linebacker Matt Milano getting up and stopping him for a loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this one also slowing to... He's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
3rd and 12. Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking?
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Allen flushed out right.
He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
56.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Cook following the penalty. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. The tackle by Nakobe Dean. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Allen now on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. To the air, Allen. Forced out to his left. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Hurts to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So after the INT, it's Allen.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Grant Calcaterra
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
A final shot before half for Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
starting the third quarter with Cook. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
Cook. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Cook. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bills take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Allen out to his left. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Allen gonna throw. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. Yeah, boy, this defense came to play. They're going to bottle him up behind the line again. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On the move to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This 2nd and 4.
Cook up the gut.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. And if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Allen.
This is caught.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Now Allen. They'll run for it with Cook.
So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
Here's Allen.
Brandon, 3rd and goal from the 1, and they go quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
Yeah, totally stacked it up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. To throw is Allen.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They wanted to throw for it. A surprise does not work on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And shutting him off, now open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Steps away to his left. And he's got his big tight end here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Being chased out left.
And he's out of bounds, so give him about 9 as that stops the clock.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw.
Complete, it's Dodson.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
First throw of overtime for Allen.
Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
So third down coming up. And Charles, I guess the question for me, where does four down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That third down conversion good for 23. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
On play action, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
That was a big risk here in overtime. It sent him out to fire away from long distance, but he knocks it through to give him the lead.
Edgy, don't you think? Because if he misses there, ball goes to the spot of the kick, correct?
Yep.
And guess what? That only leaves about, 20 yards or so for them to go downfield and be in position themselves. So you have confidence in him, and you have confidence in your defense to go ahead and let him kick that one.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime, or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone, because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
73, Silver, set. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Throwing is Hurts.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Barkley, inside handoff. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No
gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught. Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Third and 3.
on third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Well, it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And bulldozing his way through. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. They go play action with Hurts. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
This will be caught at about the 6.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up fourth down and goal.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The kick by Elliott is good. And we are tied once again here in the overtime session. Both teams swapping field goals on their respective first drives of overtime. So now, you know the drill. It's on to old school sudden death.
Yeah, it sounds exciting, doesn't it? Can I be a little bit of Dennis Downer here, though? That drive, able to go that far, yet they had to kick the field goal to keep playing. You would have thought maybe, could they punch it in and go ahead and end it?
We get more free football.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'm back up beat again. Forget the Downer stuff.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Lukey, can you hear me?
How these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms.
All right, here we go, my boy.
In the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime, and as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field.
Yeah, I figured that's what happened.
Kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
Oh, yeah.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
No, wrong guy, wrong guy, wrong guy.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
And that's how I'm going to lose, because I threw it to the wrong guy, bro.
Territory at
Tap the wrong button. That's great. That's great.
Mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a
You know
chance
what
to
I'm
throw a
genuinely
second one.
confused
I'm not
about?
sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin,
Is
our
the fact that
statistician,
time
to
ran
bring
out
that
and
down
I
for us.
scored and you
Typically
didn't
how
score.
coaches and teams feel
Why
when
did
you
it let you
throw
kick a
one,
field goal
you likely
in a
cost yourself
second
the game.
overtime?
Great. Set. Yo, touch.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yo, touch.
Again, it's Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
3rd and 4.
Great. Set. Yo, touch.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
know the
god.
speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A 53-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short.
What is
No
going
good,
on?
and we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot.
Yo, what
Just
is
put us in a
going on
position to win
right
the game
now?
And I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe
That's not true. You literally got downfield last time.
Try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Overtime with 2 minutes to play. We are in sudden death, but still all tied up. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh my god.
And now before they run this play on 4th
I'm
and
so
1,
nervous.
We're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll be left with just one.
I'm gonna call a different play.
team.
Called. No, it was not. This one is. Oh. No, it was not.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Allen taking it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It seems like a short distance, but a yard in this situation, not easily done. So big compliments to the guys up front for creating some space, and especially the guy taking the snap and finding a spot, finding a sliver, an opening, and making it work.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Allen going to change the look here. Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And it's fucking intercepted. Are you kidding me?
Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
This is fucking insane.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
No touch. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering
This is
receivers.
painful.
Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Yeah. Babe. Sam. Me and Luke are in our third overtime.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Thanks.
Great, set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone,
Yeah, no
the
shit,
few
Luke.
runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got
That's some crap, bro. That's some crap.
It's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust.
My guys don't push you back. They, like, push you forward.
It's not the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Great, set.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
And he gets it. And he gets it. Yeah.
44-yard line.
Always. Hell yeah.
On the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Wow.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where
Luke,
it was
this is
headed.
terrible.
Stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver.
This is the most stressful
and the
game I've ever
quarterback
played, dog.
sidelines.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
What? Yeah.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it
No.
just doesn't go right.
I like the ambiance.
Results. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Now Allen.
This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this.
I threw it away. I threw it away. I did. I threw it away.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. So the OT clock hit 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
This is fucking crazy. Sam! 4th overtime.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Allen. Flushed out right. Shakir hauls it in. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Partner, it's a pretty good drive they're putting together, and I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all because they go down and score a touchdown. This thing's over.
Absolutely, that would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard
Oh my
line.
Lord.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing now is Allen. So the completion good for 7 there.
You didn't lose. It said I have to score a touchdown to win.
Trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe
That's what the TV said. No, that's no.
Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh.
Inside give to Davis. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Let's face it, when you have a guy who can pick up those types of runs and keep the chains moving or stay ahead of the chains, you're making everyone else on offense happy because you're opening things up to allow for a whole lot of different play calls.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
Are you really going to ice the kicker right now?
Let him think about it a little as they use their 2nd timeout here. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime.
I meant, oh my God.
Kick is good, and finally, this one is over. We thought it may never end, but that kick.
Luke, that was a good game, my boy.
And for the visitors, it is going to be
Lukey.
a happy flight home. It is always
Luke.
such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the
Luke.
road and get a victory, and that's exactly
Hello?
what they accomplished here today.
The trip
Can you hear me?
so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this
Lukey.
has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.